tuck levers. These are gonna be a progression from our arching active hang. If you don't feel you're ready for these yet, or maybe you don't have the setup available to perform these, you can continue with the arching active hangs. You're just gonna get just as much upper body scapular strength benefits as you will with this tuck lever variation we're doing. But this tuck lever variation is also going to start incorporating a little more abs or a lower body, because now we have to support our lower body with this movement. But understand, you can't set this up this way, or you're not ready for this. You'll get just as much benefits out of the arching active hang still. So what we're gonna do, I'm doing this on rings. You can just as easily do it on a pull-up bar. Likewise, I just have them on low rings. The rings or your pull-up bar can be higher up. Doesn't really matter. What I'm going to do is I'm essentially gonna be balled up while having my back parallel to the floor. You want to make sure your elbows are locked out, your abs are tight, your glutes are tight, and when I'm in this tuck lever position, just in case I can't talk a lot, I want to think about bringing my knees as close to my chest as possible. Understanding the more I can ball up, the easier the movement becomes. Likewise, if I start opening up my hip angle, the more difficult the movement becomes. Make sure your elbows stay locked out the entire time. We don't even have a soft bend in the elbow. So what a good holder is going to look like, I'm going to get into this tuck lever position, elbows locked out, knees up into my stomach as much as possible, and ideally there should be a straight line from my shoulder to my hips. In this position, I'm thinking about actually pulling my shoulder blades together, just like I was in the arching active hang. So now, once again, if you can't do this movement, by all means, you can just do the arching active hang still. So, common faults I'm going to see with this movement. Hips being too high, hips being too low. The last one being having the elbows locked out. Even a soft bend in the elbow, I doubt you can even see this, even a soft bend in the elbow is taking pressure off the scapula, not doing what we're looking to achieve. So what all of those look like, so hips too high would be my hips are up like this. Hips are too low, my hips would be down here like this, and then bend in the elbow. Hopefully we can see it with this angle. This is exactly what it sounds like, bend in the elbow. Take your time with this, really feel what it feels like to lock out those elbows hard, pull the shoulder blades together. I'm gonna be giving a lot of you an extremely hard time about doing that in the app. You may even have to regress back to the arching hangs, totally fine. Please, please, please take your time with this and set yourself up for a good foundation of straight arm strength for later phases.